Welcome to the AbundaCulture channel. The Bible provides pathways to abundance. God is pleased when we succeed abundantly and share generously. AbundaCulture uses the family homestead as a platform to provide 5 basic needs: affordable housing, renewable energy, clean water, healthy food, and safe sanitation. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to check out our AbundaCulture.org website and download our free training manual.
Hello friends. Today I'm going to show you an easy way to take care of your tomatoes so that you'll have them all year long. Canning is a great way to do it, but that's a whole lot of hot work. If you have a freezer, if you have enough electricity, freezing is such an easy thing. So I'll just walk you through this. We had a good year this year with tomatoes, and I'll show you how we do it. I'll show you some of our beautiful tomatoes here. In Colorado, the only thing I plant are several different varieties of small tomatoes. Grape varieties, small bell varieties, cherry varieties. We just don't have enough time to grow beefsteak tomatoes here. What I'm doing, we're in the process of cleaning. I have a colander here, and we'll rinse the tomatoes. I just picked them. You want to use your produce. Don't set it in the refrigerator for 2 weeks. You want to use it right away, within a couple of days at the very most. It's great if you can do it right away, and I have the ability to do that this morning. So I just picked them. I'll rinse them off in cold water. I don't use any sprays or pesticides, so I don't have to worry about that. And I'm just using an inexpensive blender here. And you can see I've basically made something between a sauce and a puree out of the tomatoes. I don't add any salt, pepper, any spices. I could, but this way I can add the spices later. Perhaps I want to go Mexican with it. Then I'll add Mexican spices. Perhaps I want to go Italian. I'll add Italian spices. So that allows me to make my decision later on. So here we are, just cleaning. I'm just picking off the little pieces of green on the tomatoes, getting them out of there. I'll rinse them off here, just with cold water. Like I say, I don't use any poisons or anything like that. A very natural deal. And because I plant in the SIP planters, I don't have very many insect problems and rodent problems and that sort of thing, so I don't have to use a lot of stuff. So I've rinsed those tomatoes off. Now I'm just going to put them in my blender there and drop one on the floor, rinse him again. Okay, and then just blend it up a little bit. Whoa, put the lid on, baby. Doesn't take much. I don't want it to be too much of a puree. There we go. And then I've washed out my, this is a 1 pint for canning jars. I like the real handy because you can always get new lids and so forth. And you can find them at places like the Goodwill store and secondhand stores very inexpensively. So all I do is go ahead and put that in here. It'll leave about 1 inch at the top, so it'll have a little room for expansion. There we go. All right. So I'm leaving a little room here for expansion. I've never had a jar break on me, as the contents, expand when it's frozen. And I just screw on the lid. And then it's always important to mark what it is that you're doing, because trust me, when it gets frozen, it doesn't look like anything, and you're going to say, what the heck is that? So you always want to mark it and date it. So let's see. I'm going to put Tom on there. That's good enough for me, so know it's a tomato. And then I'm going to put 19, just the year in this case. It'll keep for a long time. I like to use things within a year if I can, but it'll actually keep longer than that. A couple of years wouldn't be unusual at all. Thanks for watching, friends. You know, one day I had learned to garden, and it came to harvest time. I realized I don't know how to preserve food at all. I had never been much of a cook, so maybe you're finding yourself in that situation. There are all kinds of great ways to preserve food. Freezing is sure one of the easy ones. I sure hope that this will help you. It's good to have you here in my kitchen. I'll talk to you soon. Keep your hands in that garden and keep your eyes on Jesus. See you later.
We're all in a master plan, though the things we do are just grains of sand. When these things are touched by the Master's hand,